Hello there YouTube, this is Tycoon Steve, and welcome back to the second episode of our very first zoo in Planet Zoo. Last time we put in an exhibit for a couple of Komodo dragons, and you may notice that our guest entrance area here is quite different than you saw it last time. Short story, long story made short I should say, I tried to make a little exhibit in this area here that was kind of like a little flamingo exhibit, and it's terrible. It fell apart. It nearly destroyed our zoo. Practically bankrupted us. Basically, the way the paths work in this game are not intuitive. So you have to actually do quite a bit of learning in order to get the paths to look great. So this is me ripping out the area. So there's a lost episode. Maybe I'll put it up someday. But today we're going to move on. We're not going to worry about those flamingos. We're going to go on to something else that's not going to frustrate me. And you don't have to, watch a video with a loss of sleep as I curse and try to figure out how the pathways work. Ended up watching a lot of tutorials of them on YouTube here, so I think I've got a much better handle on it now. But they're not intuitive at all. Just in case, I'll try to remember to put a link to the most helpful video at the bottom here. Let's see, bears. I don't think bears are a good one. I'm looking right now for it. I don't want flamingos. Bad experience with flamingos. Well, grizzly bears seem kind of cool. I would like a grizzly bear exhibit. I wonder if they might take up a lot of room. One thing I've really noticed about this game as compared to Zoo Tycoon 2 is that you need much larger exhibits to make the animals happy, which is more realistic, but it makes it harder to do smaller exhibits. Well, I guess that's kind of obvious. If I need larger exhibits, of course it would make it harder to do smaller exhibit. What am I even doing? What am I even talking about? Let's go. Spotted hyenas. Let's see. How much room would they need? I could make a small pack. I actually think I kind of like that, because I could make a small-ish exhibit with just like 2 or 3 of them for now. Get that going, and then if I wanted to, I could eventually make a larger multi-species, like African savanna exhibit. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. They're pretty cheap. They're all around, this one's under 5, they're around $600–700. We're going to go ahead and adopt these 3. And we'll just go ahead and build an area for them here. And that's going to be nice because we'll be able to still tuck things in. First things first, okay, so basics here. Let's make sure this is entirely smooth. Go ahead and smooth out this entire area. And this way we can kind of use the same buildings for our staff that are servicing our Komodo dragons. We can keep it all tucked in one area. Okay. Going to see if I've got this down here. How big an exhibit? I'm going to do a little, just kind of put in a basic shape so I can realize, or get in my head exactly what I want to do with this exhibit before I actually start building. So I found out that the Control-Z, actually, you can go back as far as you want in this game. So at first I was a little upset that I couldn't just hit an undo button like in Zoo Tycoon 2, and then I found they actually had a better Control-Z feature. So let's go ahead and just get a general, how do I want to build this exhibit? Sort of like this. And then maybe, yeah, let's just go straight across here. Is this going to be enough room if I just head it straight back? I feel like this is going to be small. I guess I can, yeah, I can cut into the area with the zookeepers. That's what I'll go ahead and do here. Oh, and this will let me make, I can use this as sort of like a inner, or an inside part of the exhibit. So yeah, I think that's the general plan here. Let me lay this down, and then we would cut across. I feel like that's, let me get these fences to actually connect here for my own sanity. Little. Okay, a little bit bigger. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So that would be like what the main area would be. And then I could bend this in. Is this going to be enough? Let's go ahead. I don't think this fence is curved, but I could extend it out even a little bit. Should have done some blueprinting in my head, but I was so eager to get past the flamingo disaster. Yeah, okay, I think I know what I'm going to do here. So let's go ahead, we'll Control-Z all that out. And we'll have to pick a fence that's a little bendy, so I'll probably go with this red brick fence right here, because we can make it bend-a-bibble. And we'll we'll use that to go ahead and generate our exhibit. Alright, let's get the actual build here. So, extend this out. I'm going to leave that sort of triangular area between the Komodo dragons and our spotted hyena exhibit there. Oops, I actually want to get this part, wiggle wiggle. But no, I actually want this part to be straight. So I'll put that in a 90% angle, and then we'll straighten it. Turn. Make it a small turn though. So then I'm going to bend in the other way, like so. And we're going to kind of make a cut-in area here for our guest. Let's make this one little, and then we want one sort of equal to that first one, like that. And we can turn that to glass in a minute here. Switch back here for a straightaway. Straightaway. Backish. No, let's go in here because I have the angle lock. Let's get rid of that angle lock. Still getting used to the controls. Doing much better though. And we'll just throw it like so. What did like that? I don't feel like that's enough room. Get rid of that. Take it all the way back here, as far back as we can go. So, just get past on that fence way. It's gonna be a little awkward here. We'll get it fixed. There we go. Ta-da! We're almost to the. Super sensitive. Just good. Yeah, that's good. There you go. Perfect. All right. So we've got our basic outline on the wall. Perfect. Okay. And select these 3 sections and turn it to glass. Oop, 3 sections and turn it to glass. Beautiful. Make a nice little observing area. Back here, like so. Yeah, there we go. Use this. I don't think we need a second one besides the little bit, so I'm not even going to worry about that. We're going to let that be. Oops, deflect. Right click off. There we go. Alright. And now let's go ahead and run our pathway in front of it. So we're going to want the pathway. Let's make it a little shorter so I can curve it in. Alright, angles. I'm going to take you off. Make it a little shorter, curve it in. So, and then we're going to make it like a straight pathway going across. And then, if I understand my tutorials correctly, we should be able to fill in the area in front of there a little bit later. But for now, we're just going to take the pathway straight, more or less, like that. That's pretty good. And there, just have it poking out past. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. And I'm going to get rid of this curve on it. There we go, no more curve. There we go, straight pathway. You can keep the curve if you like. And I want to fill in this area here with dirt. There we go. Like I said, we'll go back and put in path later, but we're just going to pre-put it down with dirt because the path's probably not going to perfectly flush against the glass. And so I want it to look like I plan to do it that way. Because I am planning to do it that way. It's not even a lie. Okay, let's find things for our... Oh, they're not under hyenas. Spotted hyenas? Spotted hyenas. Good, we do have some... Oh, didn't want to mark it with a heart. We do have some shelters that they can use. I want to grab it, kind of. It's kind of big. I'm not sure I want to use that one. Actually, I kind of like the idea of using the bay heading and the hay bedding. Randy Babbitt did. Alright, I kind of like the idea of using the hay bedding and like making a artificial fake cave for them that we can put in the back here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and smooth this out then. And let's see, can we make a secondary door? It's something I used to like to do in the previous game, where I would have 2 doors you had to go through to get to the exhibit. And that way you had to kind of, let's see, I should be able to add to that, right? Okay, I know how to do this. You have to select it and then hit the add button. It's coming back to me. But I'm not sure I can put two gateways on the same fence. Which is a shame, because that's what I would really like to do, just for realism. Well, let's see if we can here. A little experiment. Nope. Nope. So we can make like a little offshoot fence. That's good. That's a good first step. Come off here. Take that to a 90-degree angle, which lets us do straight. See, I'm learning how to do pathways here. You don't have to sweat and curse it that way. So we need to move this out a little bit. Make your selector. We can just slide this whole side out a little bit. So. Oh my glory, I might learn how to make this thing work before it's over. As you can see now, there's a little bit of a bendy, not quite a straight line, so there. And oh, I almost messed everything up. Alright, so grab the gate. Not 100% sure this will work. Yeah, it deletes the, yeah, it deletes the way in. Wonder. Yeah, so I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, I don't know that mechanic. Yeah, it's a little frustrating. If anybody knows how to do it, feel free to leave a comment below. In fact, if anybody knows how to do, if I'm doing anything stupid in the game, anyone knows a better way, please comment below. I prefer not to do things a stupid way. But for now, we'll just go ahead and leave it with one gate, and I'll survive. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some rocks. Up so you don't have to watch everything in real time. Okay, you may have noticed a weird cut there, and that's because for some reason my recording equipment decided to crap out on me, and I lost a lot of video. I put back as much as I could. I ran that at a faster speed with unfortunately no sound because the sound never recovered. But you can see here that we have completed our exhibit, and I do apologize about that. Let's go ahead and just take a look at it. I actually think it turned out really, really well. As you can see, we have a great example of a hyena defecating. That's always kind of nice. Oh, and there's one running around. I don't think you can hear the audio from the game, but you can hear the hyenas laughing. There's the entrance to that den area I was talking about, and you can see that they're coming in and out freely, so that's good. Although I'm getting like messages that the zookeepers can't reach the food dishes, and I think it's because I've got the rocks and that cave entrance a little too low for them. So hopefully that's what the fix is, but I'll try to fix that one off camera. Oh, and there's more hyenas defecating, so that's nice. That's nice. But yeah, you can see there's the warnings that they can't get to those two food trays out here. There is a food tray on the inside den part that they can get to, so the hyenas aren't starving while we're taking this little tour, so don't worry about that. The fake hyenas are fine. Let's go ahead and zoom out. Oh, Inspector in 7 months. I need to start doing some research so I can get these guys the enrichment items to make them happy. But let's go ahead and take a look at the background here. You can see that I've got the area that's supposed to be the inside part. Oh, this does not line up quite right, so let me go ahead and adjust this while I'm talking. The area that doesn't have, or the area that's the inside part, I've gone ahead and just put on the flat cement roof at the same height as the fence, and that's going ahead and gives it kind of a nice little artificial sanitized look to it when you're in that area, which would be the area where the zookeepers interact a lot. I didn't go ahead and put in like fences and gates in here yet because I'm not really 100% sure how to do that, and I want to kind of play with that off camera before I make a complete fool of myself doing it on camera for you. But let's go ahead and go in, and you can see I put in that hay bedding that they had as one of their sleeping areas, one of their shelters. And yeah, you can see that rock's hanging a little bit low there on the entrance. I think that's just causing the issues. But the hyenas are able to walk right out there into the main part. For the backgrounds, I've kind of left it mostly open. I put large elephant grass along the fences just to kind of disguise the bricks from the observers. I only have the one rate glass now. I think I've already mentioned that, but I'll eventually upgrade it to the two-way glass. Other than that, Inspector Rising in 6 months. I definitely need to get some research going to make these guys a little more happy. In fact, it's getting very, very dark in the game right now. Maybe I should cut it right here. Hopefully no, okay, there it goes. The sun's rising again. Time moves swiftly when you're flying around in God mode. Alright, yeah, let me go ahead and, instead of cutting right here, I'll show you at least how we get... Thinking on camera is not a good idea. I'll show you how we go ahead and get research started in this game for people interested in it. And then we'll focus on... I'm trying to think of what I want to do next time. I want to make a nice big exhibit out in that area. But since our cache, I've noticed, is kind of stagnant, it kind of hovers between 7,000 and 8,000, it might be more expedient for us next time to try one of the small exhibits this game has available to us. Something that's sort of money to square footage ratio is very profitable for us. So let's go ahead though and get that research started, so I can at least show you how to do that if I can remember how to do it myself. So where's our research center here? It's right here, and I think it's sufficient for what we need to do. So let's go ahead. So we do have spotted hyena and Komodo dragons available, and see if we can get toy enrichment, education bonus, and get a fun fact just for having it level 1. And I think there's 7 levels, it looks like. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So pretty simple in order to get research going on anything. You can just go to that research tab, and then you assign a vet to it. So we only have one vet. We'll go ahead and assign Bess to, no, let's put her on the hyenas. And what the hey. I know I just said that we have some money concerns, but we're going to go ahead and hire additional veterinarians and get 2 more. One that can do research on our Komodo dragons, and one that can just be the general purpose vet here. So back to research. Go ahead and put, let's put Gina on the dragons. And Danny can just be the actual vet going around giving shots and things. Okay, what I'm looking to do right now is to set their work zones. I forget exactly where that is. Yeah, it's in here. So find them. Yeah, and we'll set them to work zone 1. Work zone 1 just includes the 2 exhibits that we have now. But that way they're not trying to run all the way around the zoo and finding themselves too far away to actually help. Yeah, we are kind of stagnant there in the cache. Of course I did just hire 2 people, so maybe that's what it is. Now what did I just... Did it go up to 3? Thought I had 2 bad notifications. Now it's looking like 3. But anyway, I'll do that off camera, so I won't make you suffer through it. 4 months until the Expector. So let's go ahead and end it here. This is Zoo Tycoon Steve saying bye. Oh, like, subscribe, all that stuff too. That would be good. Thank you.